It was 2:40 a.m. Drifting off to sleep, sleeping on the couch in the living room. I remember I was so uncomfortable in this position I was in, but I was too tired to move. Listening to the show in the background one spring night fade away, my body relaxing as I finally moved into a comfier position. It felt like seconds when I woke up suddenly. My TV still on. I reached for the remote and turned it off. I felt the presence beside me as I stood up. I kept still with my eyes closed, working on seeing who was here with me. Nothing. Couldn't see anything. As I stood there with my eyes closed, I can feel the presence of the Spirit. Couldn't see him, but I knew the Spirit was there. I spoke softly, asking Spirit to leave, for it was not the time to do any type of communication. After standing in this position for what felt like forever, I finally made my way back to my room. As soon as I got in front of my door, I accidentally stepped on my kitty's tail. "Oh, Miranda, I am so sorry," I whispered. I awkwardly bent over to pick her up to check and see if she was okay. She quickly ran down the hall towards my daughter's room. As I watched her stop in front of the door, I saw a big flash come from her room. The flash emanated around the entire door. This was a bright flash that only took seconds, but bright enough to seep through the edges of her door. It took me a second or two before I made a mad dash to check out what this flash was. This mama bear was ready to take on whatever was behind this door. Why do I say this? Because the flash looked like no ordinary flash. It was bright. I opened the door as fast as I could, only to find it dark and with her sound asleep. By this time, Miranda finally walked into the room and crawled in beside Miranda. I gently asked Miranda if she turned on the phone or flashed the light in some way a few seconds ago. With a sleepy voice, she said no, and rolled back into her comfy position. I said okay. As I was closing the door, I felt that presence again. I decided to stand and send off prayers. I prayed over Miranda and worked on clearing her room. As I know, Miranda is very gifted, especially when she slept. Her dreams can take her to otherworldly places. After standing in her doorway praying, I went to bed feeling the presence moving out. The energy in the air was lighter. Little did I know that it would be making its way back into her room. Crawling into bed, I knew that what I saw and felt was nothing from this world. Drifted off to sleep, continuing my prayers. I woke the next morning to find Miranda sleeping beside me. I was a bit startled as I didn't even notice her coming in that night. She said that she woke up in the middle of the night and felt the presence in her room. As she was lying in her bed thinking of coming to me in my room, she said she was feeling frightened by her dreams that she had that night and how real they felt. This is just the one experience that my daughter and I have shared together. We have so much more, many more. So whether the experiences are scary, fun, or a little bit of both, they're experiences that her and I have shared. Like this video here.
That is just insane. Fuck, my phone fell. Sorry. I thought you were going to find someone. I didn't know what I thought it was at first. No, it wasn't my phone. That's what I thought. Yeah.